Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Yes, you have basically in your schedule, if you can figure this out. Remember, you can always talk with each other, but you have about 5 hours before lunch, which is like a late lunch, and then there's going to be an afternoon field trip, and then there's dinner.
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna just again keep hugging Clay as long as Clay needs. So whenever he says that he's good, I'll stop.
Clay starts with like a stiff, like arms to the side thing, but he finally gives the hug back. That feels real good. He's like, thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Everyone here is so mean. They keep being mean to each other too.
It worries me, their meanness, because eventually they must then be taught to learn to care.
I think they do care. Just they care about being mean.
God, this poor little boy.
I was in a biker gang, but we were like a family. We had meals, family meals every week. I tried to have a meal with some of them, and they called me. They said that I was honor. He just starts crying.
Who said this to you, Ben? I'm sorry, to Clay.
Corrigan said that only commies have meals together. He said community is the same as communism. I don't know what that means.
I again, like the belly badge glows just like a smidge brighter. Would anyone care if Corrigan was not around?
I don't like how you said that, but I think a lot of people want him gone. I think he's probably going to get voted off. Maybe not. He's really popular with a community he calls N-cells? NFT celibates, I guess.
I've been repeatedly trying to message my my mods on Discord and have them ban Corrigan from my Twitch channel.
He's got like 7 accounts.
Okay.
All sock puppets.
Got it. Okay.
And then he said he was going to buy, I don't really understand it, but he said he was going to buy Gmail and ban me from it. I don't even use Gmail.
Clay, there's something that we, as all CareBears, understand. We have tenets to how we choose to live life, but we also protect these tenets. We must protect honesty. We must protect courage, compassion, honor, and duty. If Corrigan has violated any of those tenets with you, it will be righted.
You're a really good therapist, Ben. I appreciate, my therapist does tell me, he says, Clay, you're a big man. You don't have to be that little boy who's scared anymore. It reminds me, you are not your past. You have done bad, but you are not bad.
Tears are forming in Ben's eyes. Just well, also like Vietnam style flashbacks of other events are taking place.
Just big pillowy tears, like a Ghibli movie.
Those are words to live by.
Thank you, Ben. I'm gonna go. Read a little bit. I've been reading some Ursula K. Le Guin recently. She's really got an insightful soul.
Wonderful. You take the time that you need, Clay.
Thanks. If anyone asks, just tell them we fought, and that's why I'm crying.
No, because they would assume that then you lost.
You're so kind, Ben. And he just runs off.
He did it.
And Ben, real quick, we're just going to see how much of an impact that roll me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because
I with the modifier, that's 12. Then
yeah, I'll give you advantage because of the speech you gave.
Okay. Yeah, no, the other one was a 2, so yeah, okay. It's a 12.
Yeah, he's gonna, when he calms down, he's gonna be like, wait, that doesn't all make sense, but you left something of an impact on him.
Cool. All right, yeah, I beeline to Corrigan then.
Corrigan is currently trying to like jam into. He's trying to like get access to one of the like one of the screen panels. Got wires going into it.
Okay, what floor would he be on? Like
He's still on the main floor.
Okay, and how far would it just be the two of us by ourselves?
Everyone else seems to have basically distributed. So Anya, Walker, Strombo, and Kevin have all gone down to do weights. Mortimer and Summer are outside. Solana is also outside, but not in the same sort of like not doing anything with that. Loranish has just gone somewhere, and Clay has gone off to be to think. Felonius is still on the couch, by the way.
I'm leaving Felonius. I have to address Corrigan. So I guess Zach, do you want to give insight to Mortimer now? I feel like I've been hogging it.
No, you're doing real good. Yeah, if I'm outside with a very high summer, then I'm definitely I think it's ritual casting. Let me see.
Does Mortimer understand what being high is?
No. But Summer is very interested in everything, and we're having fun. Like, she showed me her plant, and I have started casting plant growth as my like 8-hour cast time.
Nice.
I don't know if it'll allow me to do that and then still like participate in the day's activities.
I'll say that you can basically like come and go from it.
Yeah. I'm kind of passively started casting plant growth, enriching the land, everything within a half-mile radius. She'll be able to watch throughout the day as like totally enamored as like some of the like plants like begin to bloom and like grow bigger throughout the day.
Wow. This is great.
It is very enriching to watch the earth around us respond to our stimuli. Yes.
Yeah, what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy sitting out here and communing with the plants as well. Of course, I also like to think that we should always leave everything better than when we came, even if it is just a pocket dimension.
I say that all the time. I'll let you roll a nature check.
15.
She's very impressed with your like kind of understanding of nature. It's like a little mechanical, but she's more vibes based, but she likes it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to talk to Ibram about that before, and he just wouldn't listen.
I don't know if Ibram is as in touch with nature itself. You know, people have become very complicated and forgotten how to be simple, maybe, is what I think. And nature is very simple.
I agree completely. I think that way about all city people, living their busy city lives. Back in Napa, it's a nice slow time. I grew up on my parents' vast estate. We had a grape farm. We had a tree. I grew up in a tree house.
That's quirky.
Oh, I love being quirky. Sometimes I think if you don't have that kind of connection to the land, you just don't ever get it. Fox, Ibram, his whole family, they're so complicit.
Complicit in forgetting about nature?
Yeah, exactly. She seems to get distracted. By the way, roll a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, 11 on the die. Perception is +6, 17.
You see out the corner of your haptic array, Solana visually stiffens when the word complicit is brought up.
Ooh, okay. Because Solana's out here, like, on the, like, veranda?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna casually, I assume I've wild shaped before?
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
like to just casually like turn into like a house cat, maybe. I can still talk in wild shape, right?
I'll say yes. I think you probably can't, but you can talk
Uh,
to your friends.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not.
I think you
certain about
need
the-
a special ability to talk in wild shape.
Gotcha. Your ability to speak to take action requires and is limited to the capabilities of your beast form.
Right.
So, well, I don't need to do that then. But if you'll allow me to, then I'll just wild shape, just like to.
You do know for a fact that both Solana and Summer have speak with animals. If you
Cool. Yeah. I just am gonna wild shape into a house cat, so that I can get petted, because that is enjoyable.
Mr. Purr, Summer reaches out. I love Mr. Purr.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I struggle to understand, some of the finer details of Ibram Fox's life. I mean, I have a lot of research that I am capable of doing on my own, but I don't understand sometimes the actions that people take.
Roll me a persuasion check.
11.
Well, he's a product of his time. He's a rich boy. I mean, I'm one to talk, but he's real rich. His father was rich, and his father's father's a king. It's tough sometimes.
Does money make it hard to...
Yeah, money does make it hard. Money does make it hard. She kind of dabs her eyes. Being born rich has been one of the... People just don't understand. It's a really tough life. You have so many more responsibilities. You have so many more obligations.
Yeah, totally.
That's
And
why I'm
totally,
always making sure that I'm going around and I'm taking pictures with poor people.
Huh. Yeah. Because, it's responsibility that's been put upon you that you didn't ask for.
Yeah, like what Spider-Man's uncle said, with great money comes a responsibility to take pictures with poor people.
I'm internally debating whether or not to correct her, because I do have the entire Spider-Man series in my
Push up your
bank.
glasses. You're like, oh, actively.
Yeah. That's right. Spider-Man he helped people, all the people in his city.
And he knew that by being powerful, he didn't give away his powers, he kept his powers. And just like I don't give away all my wealth, I use my wealth to protect nature.
Right. Which is why
That's why I'm proud to partner. She turns to one of the cameras with Pepsi for new Pepsi Green.
Pepsi's such a good company that
Right, not
is
like
giving
Coca-Cola.
money to protect
Can't
the
say that.
environment. Ooh, we can't say that. That would
Can't
be...
say that.
Oh no.
PepsiCo, official sponsor of Love is Magic. Excuse me, Magic of Love.
Do you think that love is magic, or love has got to be magic, right? Because you can't buy it and you can't really control it.
You can buy love.
Oh, where?
I mean, my friends love me, and I buy them stuff all the time.
Interesting. Thank you for the head scratches, Summer.
Oh, always, Mr. Purr.
Oh, Mr. Purr is gonna go wander around as Mr. Purr likes to do.
All right, so you hop off. Do you want to head towards Solana, or do you want to flash to somebody else? Do you want to go somewhere else?
100% Solana, just
Yeah.
because she's out here.
She is actually eyeing how much of a drop off the balcony would be. Like, very clearly.
I'm sure that she's watching me kind of, but I walk up like cats do, not paying attention to her, but definitely walking towards her, and like, get up, kind of not really rub up against the leg, but like get close, walk around her in a circle, then look up at her and meow.
She pats her shoulder as if for you to hop up.
Nice. I bound to the railing and then up onto her shoulder.
Almost immediately, she swings both of you up over the railing and like basically slams into the ground below, but no disruptions. Like the ground itself was welcoming her. And there's like a cool little grotto underneath the veranda.
Oh, God, I love Solana. I assume that I am not disturbed as a cat. I would have perfect balance as well. I use my tail behind me to.
Just in case, roll an acrobatics with advantage, but it's pretty low DC.
Yeah. Oh God, 11.
It's fine. It's literally DC 10. You like you don't do a perfect. You like step it up a little bit, but you get there.
Yeah. I have my tail to counterbalance me and keep me attached. Good afternoon, Miss Solana. Was breakfast good?
It's pretty good. Adequate.
I thought that it was very nice of Snickle Fritz Napoleon to cook for us this morning.
Yeah, they're really hard workers. They don't really get enough credit. She, by the way, has fully bought into you naming the various droids. Like, it wasn't like she just rolled with it right off the bat.
Perfect. Does she also like know all their names as well now? Because
100%. She listens. She pays attention. She internalizes it. Perfect.
Hell yeah, we're besties right now.
Why do you put up with this, Mortimer?
This is no different to me than any other interaction on a virtual or, it is a pocket dimension, so it is virtual to some extent, but it is no different to me than any other interaction with other people. I mean, we almost have, I could name my best Twitch chatters who also fulfill personality roles similar to this experience.
I get why everyone else is here. I really do. They're all missing something. Nobody here is a complete person in a sense. Maybe none of us are, but I get what you're missing. I know what you're trying to get out of this. When you talk about it with the Twitch chat members, and Mortimer, you're a real person. You have a sense of self that, I know that you're a Warforged, but you're more of a person than a lot of these people that are here.
It is beneficial to creatures like myself to have existed for a very long time and to have struggled with a lot of these simple problems for longer. It does not mean that I've made headway against the more difficult issues that you might have advantage on. But the time that I have spent getting to know people is my one advantage that I have. I don't think that it makes anyone more or less capable. We're still subject to, the will of the gods at the end of the day.
I don't know about gods. It's nice that you still believe in them, but it's kind of hard to believe some days.
Well, I mean, Solana, it certainly is something to, I respect that. That stance, and it is hard to watch people who are both believers and non-believers, pious and otherwise, who have more influence than anyone else here could ever have on the course of our fates here under the stars.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, 14 on the die. 15.
That's a good way to look at it. I sometimes view myself as a bit of a hypocrite. I can't believe I know that I'm doing this for good reasons, but I still can't believe I picked this show of all. When they announced who the contestant or the central figure was, I should have dropped out, but this is an opportunity. We're all selling pieces. Strombo might be the most explicit about it and selling, himself as a object, but we're all just selling our facsimiles, our pieces of ourselves for attention, for money, for need, or for a cause. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same.
That's true. Well, and Ibram Fox is, buying those from us to improve his own standing.
Not that he needs it. Not that he needs it.
I mean, I nobody wishes to be a corporate project, as my followers tend to think of me.
I mean, his corporate connections are the least heinous piece of him.
It's truly upsetting that we don't have the ability to, to correct the wrongs that even the few people gathered here have done. We can only correct ourselves.
What they've done, it's small potatoes. It's small potatoes. Everyone here, except for Fox, is on. They haven't done nearly with it. They're shitty people, but they're not monsters. Corrigan might be a monster. I'll take that back. But they're mostly just shitty people.
I mean, even Flynn Spector?
He's a literal monster in the sense that he is some sort of strange, awful creature. But I think he's mostly just a shitty person. Ibram Fox is much worse.
Well, then that begs the question: does your cause getting a foothold for your cause, is that more important than giving Ibram a foothold in your sphere of influence?
That's a great question, Mortimer. And with that, she's gonna meld into the stone and kind of just drift away.
Fuck yeah, cool as fuck. I chill out in the grotto for a little bit, chasing whatever's in a grotto.
Fireflies or something?
Yeah, fireflies, bugs.
Some small lizards. Before I wander back inside and probably downstairs to the gym.
We flashed into the gym.
Oh, I was gonna say, Strombo casts fairy lights, so it's like it's just bopping.
Strombo and Walker are overdoing lifts. Kevin is on the treadmill, just kept like doing a real jog. Felonius has somehow found himself next to the gym, but you can see him in the hot tub. He's just hanging out in the hot tub.
It's making soup.
Yeah, kind of, but you can see there's a glass window into the pool area, and he's just in the hot tub. Bone broth.
So gross.
Anya is actually just curling. And so yeah, all of you are. Corrigan eventually does come down, and he's like, we're using one of the like abductor machines, but using it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's like trying to squeeze when he's supposed to be pushing outward.
Right.
And he's really struggling. Nobody's getting up to help him though.
No. Yeah, I'm not gonna help him.
Yeah.
He was last time I talked to him, he was very boring. So Strombo's less annoyed like everyone else. He's just really bored with him. Because like at least with Mortimer, he's like shiny. All right, how about we hit some PRs today, Walker?
Hell yeah! Ruha!
All right, I'm at the squat rack. It's lowered for me, but that's fine.
They have one that will shrink. It's a magical item. It'll shrink to your size. It'll
Perfect.
keep its mass, and it'll just like
just ripping apart atoms. Just
yeah.
It creates a gravitational force towards itself. It's perfectly fine. I was like, all right, let's go for it. PR. 540.
540.
Let's do this.
He
And I
flexes too, by the way.
Yeah, he's like a skinny guy. I was like, you know, it might be smart to go a little lighter for you, but also be your spot.
He's going to cast a buff on himself.
All right.
He's going to go ahead and so he's a paladin.
Of course he is. Duh.
Yeah. Whew. I'm more about reps than total. You're the strong man here, Strombo.
That's right. All right. Yeah. So I start squatting with him. I'm doing my best to try and also listen to other people, but it doesn't sound like they're doing much other than grunting.
Yeah, there's a lot of grunting going around. He is, by the way, very specifically, if you care, he is a protection style fighter in terms of the paladin getting fighter styles. And so, yeah.
This gym's a lot nicer than the one that I have back at home. You know, this whole thing's been a real getaway for me. Kind of rough and tumble from where I'm from in Vegas, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Like, is this any different from what you're used to?
By the way, roll me an athletics check.
No problem. +4 to that. That is 22.
Hell yeah. You are really ripping these. Walker says, I'm going to be honest, I grew up with a lot of fortune. I might be the youngest of 4 brothers, but we always had enough. The land provided, we worked hard, and I do understand that I come from privilege, and in fact from a background of quite a lot of it. But I've tried to make do with what I had. I had to go off in the city upon my own fortune. Couldn't be the one to inherit the farm, didn't want to compete with my brothers. Didn't want that to come between us, the idea of inheritance. So I went off to be in the big city.
Oh yeah, I know how it's like to try and make it on your own. I mean, that's why I got into stripping. But I mean, it pays the bills, and I have a lot of fun doing it. Do you have fun doing what you do?
Hell yeah, brother. Work is work. And all work is work. I'm working hard. I'm part of the Rangers. You know, I know we are a contractor group. We mostly do freelance work for some of the ranches, but you know, we're hired muscle. You're hired muscle in a certain sense. And he's trying to make a joke.
He like flexes his glutes when he says that. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Hell yeah, brother. He looks like he just rolled poorly on his athletics check. He can use a spot if you have the strength to. If you want to roll a Constitution saving throw to try to balance your own thing and help him out.
My con save. Oh hell yeah. That's a 14.
Yep, that's enough. You kind of precariously balance. You can roll an athletics check now with advantage to try to help him out.
Okay, they were both 15 plus 7, so yeah.
Yeah, you're grabbing in one hand, you're grabbing your lift, and you just like get right into the position. You're holding it up, even though you're this tiny person. He's like, "Oh, thanks for the assist there." Ooh, and he sits down on the bench. Ah.
There's no problem.
And he shakes his hand. You notice that he's got like a little bit of an injury on his arm, and it's wrapped up.
Oh, see, that's why you're lifting too heavy on that. You're gonna hurt your hand.
He kind of puts it in his side. Yeah. It's been rough.
Hey, bro, aren't you a paladin? Like, can't you? I don't know, fix that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this one's a pernate. It's one of those ones you gotta let it heal on its own, or else it won't set right.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about magic other than what I know. Sure. I'm gonna go. It's leg and arm day today, so I'm gonna go do some curls.
Never skip leg day, and I'm gonna go do wing day. And he goes over to a machine specifically designed to work out his wings.
Oh my god.
Okay, I go over and I immediately grab the 125 dumbbells and start just just pumping away next to Anya.
World record.
Yeah. Okay. He's a barbarian. What do you want from him?
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's literally how it would be.
This is his job. It's to look hot.
Anya turns. Hi.
Well, how'd he do?
Well, how do you do indeed?
So, how you liking this gym? This is a lot nicer than the one I got.
Also, roll a perception check. Let's see 1 second. Let's see your stats.
My perception's so bad.
You can either roll perception or you can roll insight.
It's the same for me. Oh, thank God. 18 minus 1, 17.
You notice you've heard this before. You're pretty sure that Anya is also faking her accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like vaguely European.
Yeah. Did they got like really good gyms over in Slovakia or wherever you're from?
Wherever I'm from. Yes.
Well, where are you from?
Yeah,
I'm from Vegas.
I'm from Europe.
I like, come on, like.
What part of
Vegas?
Vegas is pretty big. What part of Vegas are you from?
From Old Town.
Oh, nice. I love Old Town.
Yeah, I hang out at the D all the time.
Oh, right. D's nuts. Yeah. Oh, no. The D. Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. What? I mean, like, dog. I know that I'm not very smart, and I know Europe's like a whole ass country, but like it's got little parts inside of it too. So like which one?
Oh my God. I'm from north of and from east of Warsaw, or west of somewhere east of Warsaw, east of Berlin, west of Warsaw, or vice versa.
I immediately I could talk to Mortimer in my brain, right?
Yes, you can talk to Mortimer in your brain. You do have to say the word Mortimer out loud, though.
Oh, that's fine. Mortimer. Oh, excuse me.
Roll a deception check.
Not bad. It's a 17.
You're good. She does not notice you say Gesundheit.
Mortimer, is there a place that's west of Warsaw but east of Warsaw but west of Berlin or whatever? West of Warsaw, east of Berlin.
It's west. It was west. The joke was west of Warsaw, west of Berlin, east of Warsaw.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a place that's west of Berlin and east of Warsaw?
Yes. The rest of the globe.
Oh, she's Brazilian.
If you go west from Berlin, you would have to travel the circumference of the globe to get to Warsaw. I can show you on Google Maps. I don't know if that would help. You probably told it to me the other way around.
I knew that she was from, I knew that she couldn't have been American, so she's got to be from New Jersey.
That's is that how it works? I didn't realize that New Jersey was a place where we had mostly immigrants. I thought that was Florida.
No, Florida's like in Mexico.
Right. Well, I mean,
you know what?
It could be. You could argue that it should be part of Central America, as should probably most of Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi.
You know what, man? I gotta hit the rest of this personal record. I'm doing really good, but thanks. Click.
Who's from who? Why? Why Warsaw?
So I looked at Anya and I'm like, so you're from Brazil?
Yes, I am from Brazil.
I love Brazil.
I do too.
Got a lot of hot people in Brazil.
Yes, it does.
Hell yeah. He continues his reps. And then he throws the weights like rudely back onto the rack.
Yousta, she says. I mean, woof. Careful.
Oh, it's all right, baby. And he starts flexing into that gigantic mirror, just really admiring this pump that he has.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that was a wicked piss of. I mean, that was a very interesting choice to do. Throw there, but just be a love and don't do it again.
For sure. Um, I gotta do a warm down before I hit the showers, but I gotta go check on what this little Corrigan guy is doing. He looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, bang a Yui. He's over in the corner.
He goes over to Corrigan. I'm assuming that there's other like aerobic equipment near him, so he can like do like a little treadmill.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so Corrigan's
All
actually badly using the abductors.
Yeah, yeah. So I go over to start doing some like light aerobics, just do a warm down. He's like, I don't know, man. You know, you're not cool and all, but I don't want you to hurt yourself too bad. You can't be pushing. You gotta pull with your legs. You gotta pull out.
I never pull out. Huh. Right, bro? And he tries to give you a fist bump.
No, man. They call me the pull out king.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, dude, you're supposed to. No one wants kids.
Is that? Oh. And he just looks like confused. But he does here, roll I'm gonna let you roll a athletics check and we'll see if you can instruct him how to use it.
That's a 23.
Yeah. You're so good at this shit, man. He's like
you're only asking athletics for me, so I'm only gonna be doing well at this.
Right. I mean, you're in the gym. You went to the right place.
Yeah. Very smart of Denis. Very smart of Strombo. Yeah. So I put his legs in the proper position, and then I start pushing with my hand.
Roll a performance check.
I think I have. Yeah. That's a 12.
You're not doing it very sensually. You're doing it very professionally.
Yeah. Yeah. On the side, I'm also a personal trainer, so it's no big deal.
This is weird. Normally somebody in a different situation would hashtag me to this, right? He goes up for a high five.
I don't know.
Thanks for showing me the ropes.
Yeah, I mean, usually I charge for this sort of shit, but it's cool. You gotta also not use the maximum weight. You gotta do what you're comfortable with. So let's put this back a little bit, and I put it at like the second to last weight, or like the second to lowest weight. And be like, that should be good for you. You gotta warm up.
He still struggles a little.
All right, bro. Let's go one weight less.
And he's like, yeah, this feels right. This is like pretty close to max, right?
No, but we all got to start somewhere, man. You can't get as strong as Strombo without without a lot of help, but also without a lot of practice.
For context, he has an 8 strength.
Ooh, I have double his strength.
He's like, look, and he pops off for a second. He's like, I have NFT warriors for this most of the time, and he's going to pull up one of his psychedelic warriors actually.
Okay,
and
cool.
he pulls out a card, like it's basically like a Pokemon card.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, see this one? This is my main one that I just minted off the blockchain. He rocks.
I mean, it looks cool, I guess.
No, I'm serious. I am. Here, I'll show you. And he pops it up and he pulls it out of there and he summons a creature, basically.
Mm-hmm. All right, sick.
And it looks like it's glowing in like psychedelic colors. It's like a warrior. It stands about 6.5 feet tall. It's ripped. It's got like a flowing mane of like psychedelic pulsing colors, and it is again ripped.
Do you have sex with these?
What? No.
Oh, because like Like, I'm getting kind of boned up right here. This guy's hot.
Oh god.
Anyway,
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Like I said, this guy's hot.
uh, uh,
Can I have sex with this guy?
I don't think that this particular line of them is built for that.
All right, well. Okay. You need any more help, man? Because I mean, I know you do. So just like I gotta do some stretches so I can cool down a little bit before I hit the shower. Just let me know. You can even come in to the shower and ask for help. I'm not doing anything.
I don't like to shower with others. I don't want to intimidate them.
Oh man, it's cool. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm a stripper. I've seen everything. Well, almost everything. No, everything.
Roll a persuasion check.
Hell yeah, natural 20.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Holy
He's like, yeah, I'll come cool down with you. Okay.
All right, cool. I just start showing him the ropes of how to like just stretch properly, not to burn him. He didn't stretch beforehand, and I could tell.
Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh.
Walker hits the showers. Anya also hits the showers. And Kevin hits the showers before the two of you go in.
All right. Okay. I bring the fairy lights back in. I'm like, let's keep this party going.
Yeah, roll an insight check.
That's not gonna be good. All right. What the fuck? I'm doing I played D&D last week and I just fucking like I got bitten by a dinosaur, nearly died. Today I'm doing very well. This is a 16.
That rocks. So you immediately notice that there's a little bit of tension, not between Kevin and Walker, but between Anya and Walker.
Sexual tension or like tension?
A little of everything. It's
I
like
was gonna say we are on a dating show.
yeah. So like the showers are the gym showers specifically are like effectively they connect back into the pool area. There are private stalls, but there's also a communal area. Kevin has very confidently just gone into the communal area. He has prestidigitation. He could just prestidigitation his clothes. He doesn't have to shower. But he is, and he is, he's in there. Anya and Walker kind of doing they're both wrapped in a towel. They're doing like a kind of like a standoff kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Strombo just strips off that little Speedo that he's got on.
Does your key come out? Roll a sleight of hand.
Are you joking me? Are you fucking joking?
Oh god.
That's like 17.
Yeah, you grab you slip the key into your palm. It resizes to fit into your palm.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
I was gonna say I thought for sure that you'd be holding it between your cheeks.
Actually, yes. You grab it between your cheeks as the Speedo comes off.
Yeah, not the first time.
And Corgan does come in kind of tentatively, and he, very interestingly, seems perfectly comfortable. He's Winnie the Poohing it. He's like big guy. He's like a kid in the summer who like wears a thick T-shirt into the pool kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like he's just got a big T-shirt on.
Yep. Corgan, my man, you fucking stink. You do have to wash your pits.
It's a liberal myth.
Okay. I don't know what that means. He's lathering up.
You see Anya and Walker both like Walker kind of hugs the towel, but he's not really seems being protective of any like sensitive areas. He seems really protective of whatever's on his arm. He still has that bandage on. Anya goes into an individual stall, Walker goes into an individual stall. Anya actually just prestidigitations and walks out of the showers.
Okay. Hey Walker, you gonna be okay with that big old cut that you have?
All right, it's not a cut. I mean, yeah, I'll be fine.
All right, man, just looking out for my main guy, the one who said he'd fuck me.
I meant that like a bro way.
I mean, bros fuck.
Yeah, bros fuck. Well, not like related to bros, but like
Uh,
friends.
I mean, I'm
The
sure some of
homies.
them do. I mean, like you said, you're from you said you're from the South. I'm sure they do that
I'm
sometimes.
from Texarkana.
Yeah, bros fuck. All types of bros.
There's rules around them parts to stop people from doing that.
Huh.
Oh, first time I'm hearing about these. Anyway, he's still lathering up.
So Corgan finally takes off his shirt, and you can get a glimpse of why he was trying to hide.
Is it embarrassing tattoo?
It is not an embarrassing tattoo. He has replaced the entirety of his like groin region with a mechanical apparatus.
Hey man, is that allowed to get wet? I don't want you to get hurt.
It's fine if it gets wet. It's fine.
Has it ever gotten wet?
Yeah, I bring it to the pool all the time.
Nerd.
I mean, that wasn't what I really meant, but okay.
And he gets in the showers too. Kevin, by the way, is just happily he's singing the "Rubber Ducky, you're the one." Oh yeah. Also, all of a sudden, you start to hear Felonious go, "Ooh, nap time! So much fun! Hoo hoo!"
See, he's got the right idea. That guy's. I mean, he's weird, but he's weird, but he's cool.
He is weird but cool. Anya strides back in, by the way, with a fire extinguisher.
I'm like, yo, I don't know if that's necessary. There is no fire. This is just water.
And she immediately turns it onto Walker in his little stall. Just douses him.
Hey,
Just completely empties it.
What is the big deal, Miss Anya? This is a little I don't know why you're doing this.
And she drops it and she leaves again.
You okay in there, Walker?
I'll be fine.
What did you do to piss her off? Huh? Huh?
It's a long story.
Something for the confessional. All right. I'll find out on the edit.